There's supposed to be like a lunar eclipse tonight. It's like 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now. 1 o'clock a.m. And I don't know if the camera's picking this up or not. I don't think it is. But the sky looks pretty red. I'm assuming it's because of the eclipse. I've never actually seen one before, even though I've lived, you know, when they've happened. I've just never seen one before. And I think this one's going to occur at like 3 a.m. I am not entirely sure, but I'm assuming so because the sky does look pretty red. I hope that like when I render this, it'll be able to be seen, because from where I'm looking at it, it looks pretty black. Well, it looks grayish, where it should be black, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I haven't recorded anything for the past few days. Here's just a nice shot of Kennedy Plaza here in Providence. A lot's been happening. I haven't recorded since Thursday, I think. I'm not sure, but today is, well, technically it's already Tuesday, but I still count it as Monday night. I didn't really do anything. I haven't recorded lately. I've been too tired to do so. I haven't really done anything. I guess it's been more laziness than tired. You know how I said that on Friday I was going to meet up with Alex? I didn't. She wasn't available. Something came up with her. Like, I don't remember if I said this or not, but she's going to Florida in a few weeks with some of her friends, and her mom actually texted her while she was at school. I was talking to her while she was at school, and she received a text from her mom saying that they needed to go buy some stuff for her for her trip, so she wasn't going to be able to meet up on Friday, and she wants me to meet up today, Tuesday, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to go or not, because like she has this thing, an anime club that she wants to go to, and believe me, I want to go there as well, but it'd be so much easier if she came to pick me up than for me to take a bus and go, because other than the fact that I don't know my way around, I know that there's the internet and everything, but it would take me a lot longer for me to get there than for her to come here. I understand that it takes a lot longer on bus than it is to get here by car, because if I got there by bus, I'd have to walk a long walk, and well, she could just come here, pick me up, and then take me back. It would take us less than an hour. But I'm pretty sure that her parents and she's not willing to do that, so, you know, I'll see how it goes. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to meet up, but other than that, there's nothing really been exciting going on. You know, there's this. I wasn't expecting the eclipse to happen anytime soon. Me not meeting up with Alex is actually kind of going to interfere with the music video I was planning, because I wanted her to be in it. But, you know, I hope, you know, something comes up, and if not, then oh well, I'll just work with the clips I have. There hasn't really been much to say. I've been having a blast with my mom. My mom's actually been having these pains lately. I'm actually sort of worried, even though she says that it's nothing. But, you know, I'm still sort of worried. I'm not sort of worried, I'm really worried with it. I just hope it's not anything too serious. And I hope you guys are liking the view. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I depending on how I decide to edit this, I'm not sure if I'm going to put this before or afterward. Probably afterward. But just to recap on what happened today. Today, apparently the forecast was it was going to be foggy, I think, or cloudy. It wasn't exactly either. Like it got cloudy, but like in the evening, and it was a minor cloudiness. And so, oops, sorry about that. And earlier, like in the afternoon, it was extremely windy. I'm not sure if, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to show clips of today before or after this. Probably before, but you would have been able to see how windy it was. Like my hair was just a complete mess. My cap fell off while we were going to the mall. The recording of how my hair looked was recorded by my mom after we came back from, like we were coming back to the hotel from the mall. It's in walking distance. I think I mentioned that in an earlier video. But it was a fierce wind. I've never been in a wind that fierce before, honestly. But the thing was, it wasn't exactly cold. It was just wind, you know, like the first day we got here on Tuesday, last week's Tuesday. It's gonna be a week actually. It's been a week since we got here. It was a cold. It was windy and cold, and it was pretty bad. But today it was just windy. Like, it wasn't exactly cold. It was just windy. It was really strong wind. And you know, nothing wrong with that. If it had been a bit stronger, I would have been worried, but... Oops, sorry about that again. If it had been a bit more fierce, I would have been worried, but it wasn't that bad. Right now, what you're seeing like this is, it's the mark on the window. The window has sort of a lock so that people won't... I'm assuming so that there won't be accidents, like people falling out of the window and stuff. So like, yeah, this is if I were to do it like on the glass. I'm not, yeah, it would look totally different either. And this is with, like, you know, without the glass. Just looks a lot better. But yeah, the sky is really red. I don't think I've ever seen it this red before. It actually looks pretty menacing and scary. But yeah, I guess this is gonna be my vlog for today. No real editing whatsoever. You know, the audio is probably gonna be a little muffled, and I'm really sorry for that. But you know, at 1 in the morning, I couldn't be bothered to actually like set everything up, even though it doesn't take me that long. But you know, still, I just love how the city of Providence, or is it a city? Is it a town? I'm not sure. I think it's a city. The city of Providence, I just love how it looks during the night. Like, during the day, it looks sort of busy, but during the night, it just looks so serene, calm, and like, all these bright lights are so beautiful. You know, it's been a while since I've been in a city where there are so many bright lights, and I can appreciate them from a certain distance, a certain view. And when I go home back to Mexico, I'm really gonna miss all this, you know, like just looking out the window and seeing all the lights, seeing downtown, you know, seeing all the huge buildings, even though I'm kind of terrified of these things, but I'm definitely gonna miss them, you know. Ooh, I can zoom in. Good. Usually with cameras, I can't zoom in for some reason, but with this one I can. That's good, even though the quality does turn into crap. But anyway, yeah, the sky's not looking red. It's looking grayish from, you know, my point of view. Like I said, hopefully when I render this, it will look red, hopefully, but I can't say for certain. So yeah, other than that, you know, it's been pretty boring because we already did everything we came to do, and yeah. We came to see the school. RISD was amazing, and you know, I hope that if there's a chance next year, I'll be able to get accepted into it, because, well, you know, the admission and, you know, applying to everything, my time has already passed. But that's the thing, like, I read everything, but I didn't think that I'd have to apply as soon as last year to be accepted this year, to get in this year, rather said. I would have been accepted last year's November, and then, you know, verified again in February, and, you know, would have started in September. But since, you know, I didn't know any of that, and I assumed that I could still apply. Like I said, things work very differently. So I'm going to be applying this year to be accepted next year, hopefully. That being said, I have to get everything ready, like my documentation, my paperwork, all that from Mexico. I get it transferred and, you know, translated to English so I can, you know, use it here. Get all my stuff together and all that. I'm kneeling down, so it's really uncomfortable. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to say. I hope to include something about the eclipse if I can. If not, then excuse me. Then I'll probably just like post a video if I find one online. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing video game reviews over at LuNaTiVlOgS. You know, it was kind of something I promised myself I would never do, reviews. And I'm thinking about it because there's just so much I can say about some games that come up in the moment, sadly. Like, I probably won't be able to remember them later on when I'm actually doing the reviews. But, like, they just come up in the moment, and I feel like they're pretty clever stuff. But yeah, I think I've been recording for a while, and you guys are probably getting bored just looking at the same thing over and over again. But I honestly don't get bored of it. I love seeing all these lights. The city is beautiful at night. It's, you know, it's interesting during the day. It's beautiful at night. But I don't go out at night, honestly. I'm terrified of the night city. I just love looking at it, but going out into it, that's a no-no. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if I decide to actually do something. If something actually comes up, then I'll talk to you then. But until then, this has been Char5, signing off. Hey guys, Char5. After what I just talked about, like, I rambled on for like 11 minutes or so. I was just looking out this window and, you know, going back over some of the footage that I saw because I wanted to see if I could take a photo of the sky while it was red, but I can't for some reason because when I don't have flash on, excuse me for everything how I look right now, when I have flash on, it gets all blurry and it gets like as if it were right in front of the glass, but it's not in front of the glass at all. But it gets like all blurry with white splotches and everything. You could say that that's the light, but it wouldn't really make any sense considering that the lights are pretty far away, but I'm no photograph expert. And when I have flash off, it gets very blurry because I have to take like 2 photos and put them all together so it'll look steady, but it doesn't, and that's a problem. But the reason I'm actually making this video is because while I was looking out here, I felt someone grab my ass. And I looked around and I didn't see anyone, and I thought that it could have been this, but this is nowhere near close to my behind. And I'm not sure if you're seeing where I'm touching. Nope. No, I thought it was this for the curtains, but it couldn't have been. And then I thought it was this, but it didn't feel, you know, I thought it might have been the curtain, but it didn't feel, you know, thick enough. And I thought it could have been this, but it was too far away for it to be this. I was standing like right here, and I felt like someone just did like this to me. I was like, whoa, okay, Mom. No, she's in the other room. So, yeah, creepy stuff. I think people have said that the people have died in this hotel. You know, I'm sort of superstitious, but not really. I believe, but not really. So, I just wanted to give you guys a little, you know, update on that. Thought it was worth talking about. Bye, guys.